Hanging a big screen TV on the wall can be a challenge, and there's a right way and there's a wrong way, and today I'm going to show you the right way to do it.
Are you taking your clothes off?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, well, what you taking your vest off for? Wait.
Because I like it off.
Look, let me help you out because you're struggling. Let me see, it's that top button. There's always one button that jams.
Mounting a TV on the wall isn't that hard. You cut a couple holes at the bottom and at the top and you fish some wires through, right? Your HDMI cables and your power. Power's the hard one though, because you only usually have a 6-foot cord coming out of the TV. So what do? That's not long enough to come out the bottom and plug into an outlet. Plus, it's against code. It's a violation to run temporary wiring through the wall. And that's what an extension cord is. So you can't do that. You need to have an outlet behind the TV. So if you're not an electrician, this kit that I'm going to use today is the easiest way to do this without having to turn off a breaker at all. Take a look. This before shot shows how the TV took up the whole cabinet, but left a huge amount of unused wall space above it. I needed to change that. I used a tilting wall mount, 10-foot HDMI cables, and a recessed power kit, all purchased at Amazon and linked in the video description below. I started by joining 2 halves of the mounting bracket together. This part gets attached to the wall, and it's wide so you can be sure to hit at least one stud. Next, I screwed the 2 adjustable hooks onto the back of the TV. I temporarily placed the mounting bracket on the hooks and measured the distance from the top and the bottom of the TV. That way I could figure out how high to mount the bracket on the wall. I put a temporary piece of tape on the wall to mark where I wanted to put the top center of the bracket. I found the stud with my stud finder, then marked the slots where I could hit the stud near the middle of the bracket, and use wall anchors on the sides. Using the level included in the kit, I mounted the bracket with my impact wrench using 2 lag bolts in the middle and 1 wall anchor on each side just to hold it tight to the wall. The lag bolts are really carrying all the weight, which isn't much because TVs these days are very light. This power kit has 2 panels. The top one has a double outlet for the TV and soundbar, and the bottom one has a plug to receive power from an extension cord. The 2 parts are wired permanently in the wall, and that's what makes this compliant with electrical codes. It's against code to have temporary wiring, like an extension cord, pass through the wall. I decided to put the outlet on the right side of the bracket because most of the TV connections were on that side. I used the included template to mark where to cut the hole in the wall. To minimize dust, I just took several passes with a utility knife to cut the hole. Thankfully, it fit inside the bracket, otherwise I would have had to put it above the bracket. I used the other template to mark the location of the bottom panel, making sure to install it directly below the top one so that it was in the same stud cavity. The electrical connections require a length of 14-2 Romex wire that is not supplied with the kit. You can usually get this by the foot at your local hardware store or home center. The bare copper wire is always ground, and it gets connected to the green screw on the outlet. This outlet had clearly marked push-in connections for the black and white wires, no screws. I screwed the outlet into the box, and then screwed the box to the panel. Next, I fed the wire into the top hole and out the bottom, and screwed the top panel into place. Now is the best time to feed the 2 HDMI cables through the wall as well. The bottom outlet was connected with wire nuts. The green wire connects to the bare copper wire, white to white, and black to black. I needed to widen the hole a little to get the bottom panel to fit. The kit included this extension cord, which supplies power from the house outlet to the outlet behind the TV. Finally, we mounted the TV and soundbar and connected all the components. "55-inch ultra high definition with the soundbar, beautiful TV. Very challenging installation, but that's because it's the first time that I was using this kit. Now I know how to do it, it wouldn't be so hard next time. It looks really great up on the wall off of the cabinet here, so we got room for pictures and other things like that. So very professional installation. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and share it. Thanks so much. Visit my website, HandyDadTV, for more great ideas and information. Be sure to subscribe to be the first to know when new videos are posted.